Hello guys, salam alaikum. Today we are going to start learning a calculation of relative formula mass. If I'm not wrong, before we have learned relative formula mass. We have learned this one, if I'm not wrong. But today's lesson we are learning relative molecular mass. Relative molecular mass, which is shortened as RMM. So relative formula mass always deals, I said, with salts, compounds like salts, where relative formula mass deals mostly gases. So we are learning this one, relative molecular mass. So in relative molecular mass, let us see this example. Calculate the relative molecular mass of the following elements. We have chlorine. So chlorine is written Cl2. All gases always are diatomic. The reason as to why they are diatomic is because they cannot exist in the atmosphere as a monoatomic. They exist as a diatomic. And when a gas exists in a diatomic form, we call it molecular. So relative molecular mass is equal to of chlorine is equal to, now here chlorine, we have two chlorine and each chlorine contains 35.5. We can simply say 2, which is this 2 which contains the chlorine, times 35.5. So 35.5 when you multiply times 2, if I'm not wrong, it's 71. If I'm not wrong, it is 71. Let me check with the calculator. 35.5 times 2, 71. The answer is 71. So that is the relative molecular mass of chlorine. Okay, let's do B. Let us see relative molecular mass of ammonia. Ammonia is contains nitrogen and 4 hydrogen. So in our bracket, nitrogen is 14, where each hydrogen is 1. So how do you calculate it? So the relative molecular mass of ammonia is equal to nitrogen. We have only 1, and each nitrogen is 14. So we'll say 14 plus hydrogen. We have 4 hydrogen here, and each hydrogen is 1. So we'll say 1 times 4, which gives us 14 plus 1 times 4 is 4. So the total RMM of ammonia is 14 plus 4 is 18. So that is the correct answer. Okay, without wasting time, this is very simple. It's the basic. So let us also do the next question. We will do it also this question. Let me wrap this part because this is my whiteboard. It needs cleaning. Okay, let me start with this one. We have ozone. Ozone is oxygen, 3 oxygen, and each oxygen is 16. So ozone O3, So relative molecular mass of ozone O3 is equal to, we don't know. So each oxygen contains 16. Then you said, and how many oxygen do we have in ozone? 3 oxygen. So 3 and times 16. So 3 times 16 will be how much in mathematics? 16 times 16 is 16 times 3, I mean not 16, 16 times 3 is equal to 48. 16 times 3 is equal to 48. Very good. So that is the end of our lesson today.